Hey there, everybody. This is Santa Tommy Zane here, and I'm gonna try and be dignified about this and explain to y'all like why you're like digging your own graves when you like turn to harming people in the community who say things you don't like to hear. This is like about the fourth, fifth time I've been blocked because somebody's feet got all twisted and a knot up their ass crack for me saying tranny. And I was talking in this particular instance, I was talking about I should read it to the camera. This is so fucking stupid. This is just I think I read it to the camera before, but this will be more focused because that's what this is about. This is gonna be about like, hey, I'm intersex individual who is a hippie. I'm heterosexual, I'm monogamous, and I'm monotheistic. And a follower of the Hebrew tradition that's been like blended with the Native American medicine way. I believe in the Creator. I believe in the Mother and Father. I don't give a fuck what you believe. I don't want to know about it. If you want to fight with me about what I believe, I'll be glad to discuss it with you anytime. But you want to like impose your will on me because you don't like my language, leave me the fuck alone, please. You know, I'm not trying to interfere with what you're doing. As a matter of fact, I'm supporting your right to demand, things like body modifications just because you don't feel right in your, between your head and your stuff. Because I've had to suffer it all my life. You want to complain? Yeah, let's get into some repression Olympics. I was fucking mutilated. My genitals were mutilated when I was an infant. Before I had even an awareness of there being a problem down there. So don't give me your shit about anything and the rest of the LGBTQ spectrum because I'm one of them high folk, okay? And I've been supporting y'all straight along. And I'm sick and fucking tired of you giving me your shit and going whining to Facebook and getting me blocked for a month at a time over crap like saying tranny in public or calling myself a dyke with a dick or something like that. This is just stupid. I have other things that I do. I don't, I, being intersex is not like, I'm not running around with a flag. I'm trying to live my life. I'm actually a life scientist. I'm a biologist, zoologist, fishery specialist, natural health and wellness kind of person. I deal with animal health, and humans are animals, and that's what I am. And in the mystic tradition of my people, I'm called a Bela Nefesh, a beastmaster. And that's what I am. And as a human, I'm kind of a beast. So you want to deal with my bitch, not my damn. Promise, Tom is no fun. This is Tommy, kind of worked up right here and now, trying to keep a sense of humor about all of it. I'm called Winkte by the Lakota, Nitachela by the Dine, Two Spirit in English. The Lakota, the Dine, and the Choctaw have been my friends and neighbors and teachers, plus other nations, but mainly them. Um, I don't know what else. I am a Native American Hebrew Israelite, and I'm recognized as such by leaders. Phil Lane is a friend and pretty much the spiritual leader of my faction of the Rainbow family, if you will. Where the hippies trying to act like Hopis. I just met a Hopi at the rally the other day. And that's me. I'm Tommy. I'm crazy Tommy Tudor, the whistleblower. Let's see if I can. Let's see. Nah, I think I can go through all that because this flute does not quite hit the top B right as you heard. Uh, and I'm gonna need more of it for the for the B section. I'm gonna need more of that top B that I won't be able to get. So I'm even gonna try to go there. But I'm the whistleblower. And boy, I'm having so much fun having a camera live streaming up in the crowd, just running around. And naturally, people only notice the things that get people upset. They don't notice the nice interactions. I have some interesting interactions with people on my films. Um, but my anti-fans only notice when I get a little bad. But that's cool too. That's part of being a hero. So you got to be a heroine. So you gotta. I guess both. I don't know. Because I'm bigender, and really Tom is no fun. You know, my basic being is right here is kind of gender neutral. Because I feel kind of weird getting too ultra feminine too. This is me. I'm Tommy. Um, my penis likes vaginas. I'd rather be loved by a man though, but it's kind of hard to find a man with penis with vagina. That isn't a porn star or taken or undercover and doesn't want to admit it. I don't know. Because I'm only starting to meet trans men lately, um, and I don't really know them real well. Don't know where their heads are coming from. But where there's the people with penises that want to be women, and some of the ways that they express themselves about it, and some of the things that they want to impose on others. I'm just really getting tired of it. That's T3. It's just as bad. Tranny now is just as bad as turkey. As far as I'm concerned, as an intersex person sitting monkey in the middle of all of this, I I rather deal with none of it because I'm in the hippie music and arts community. This is where I fell out when I got kicked to the curb. It's kind of hard for life scientists to find a niche in deaf culture. And that's what happened to me. I'd wanted a career in the Navy as an astronaut, aquanaut, and it just wasn't going to happen. And I fell back on medical nuclear medicine research, and I just couldn't handle that. And I could never, I got to be overqualified for the ornamental fish industry, and there never really was any opening in fisheries in what I wanted to do because there just weren't. Um, it doesn't take much to run a hatchery, and there's a lot of graduates, not many jobs. So I never bothered even trying to look for much of that. And when I got kicked to the curb, I got retrained by the Grateful Dead, Woodstock, Hamster, Merry Prankster kind of folks to live life on the fringe as a fringe artist, and that's what I do. I'm Tommy Tudor. I'm grateful for the recognition and support and respect that I get from my fellow indie arts performers and producers, promoters. I'm real grateful for that community. I love these people. I've been part of it since 1985. I would never have survived this long if it wasn't for the help, these my friends. What I do with no friends, I had no family. If I had no friends, why live? So, here I have this massive knowledge base that I'm carrying around, and if you want to know the facts about anything, I can usually find it pretty quick. And I'm real objective. I think I can stay calm from get on the right or left to center. I don't care, but just don't get too far. And violence is not an option. That's where we draw the line. We must always seek the nonviolent conflict resolution. And the way I'm being treated by the revolutionary elements of the transgender community is just abominable. I mean, like you're sinking below the level of the people you're declaring to be your foe by limiting my ability to express myself in public. You're censoring me for just saying tranny. What kind of shit is that? And I guess that's plain right there. It's like, hey, you know, don't be talking about the splinter in my eye until you pull a log out of yours. Don't be. If you live in a glass house, don't be throwing stones at me. And You know, instead of like going and like complaining to the authorities when you're disturbed by something I've said, well, why don't you just like ask me and I'll be glad to like modify my statement. You know, this backstabbing and shit has just got to stop, or I cannot be associated with the community whatsoever. And you're just like I I I'm not really affected by any of the legislation you guys are all worried about at all, at all. I don't need any surgeries. I don't know. I'm government pays my overhead being disabled, and as long as as long as I have places to present my art, I can earn enough to live on. And nobody's gonna be, you know, this is what I am. What are you gonna tell me? I can't be what I am. Yeah, I'm not trying to impose my sexuality on anybody. I'm not trying to impose my right to be to modify my body on anybody. I'm not trying to impose anything on anybody except my right to say hi. This is me. And here you are trying to limit my ability to do that because you don't like what comes out of my mouth. What kind of people are you? You know, you bitch about people doing shit to you, and you're gonna do it to your own. You eat your own. Come on, give me a break. Happy day. Thanks for watching. Bye.